Reef DVM's coming at you with the review of the second Weber grill. The first Weber grill we did was the Q1200, which is a Weber portable grill on a little collapsible stand that you can kind of take anywhere. This review is on the same series, a Q3200 Weber grill. This grill is not near as portable, in the sense that the stand would collapse and be able to put into a vehicle. But the grill itself is pretty lightweight yet. The whole stand and everything, pretty decent as far as movability and, being able to fit in everywhere from an apartment to, a smaller house to, a big old farm like ours. And yet it's got enough grill space that it'll be able to do a lot of cooking for us. There's a lot of grills that are much more expensive than this, but, reality is a nice, cheap liquid propane grill just falls apart in a few years, and I really don't think this Weber is. This Weber's actually built pretty nice. Just to start with the system of setting it up, it takes about an hour. Not bad, but putting it all together was kind of how I got to see how strong it was. One of the things I noted right off the bat is everything is in with pins and cotter pins, and that's kind of nice. Very interchangeable, easy to fix. Comes with a nice grill owner's guide, which tells you how to assemble it picture by picture, basically, and tells you how to quickly operate it. But let's face it, most guys won't ever read that anyways. They'll just slap it together, use it, and go with it. The grill itself is fairly heavy. I don't think it could take a 50-mile-an-hour wind without tipping over, or sliding around a little bit. So, obviously you want to kind of keep it in a location that's probably a little bit more sheltered. The outward appearances is that it could go through a hailstorm. I don't know if the grill cover that we purchased for it could hold up through a hailstorm. Might get, a few rips or tears in it. But the aluminum housing and stuff, I think, would definitely go through a hailstorm quite easily, especially if it was a larger hail. To me, that's an important factor. I know a lot of people really like to buy these stainless steel grills, including the Weber and the Genesis series, and I can tell you that, they look like a golf ball after they've gone through a hailstorm sometimes. Also note when the wind gets a hold of those and does tip them over, they look pretty banged up. This one, a little bit more sturdier in that department, but I still think it would blow over. The ignition system in it is electronic. I like that. It's got kind of a two-burner system. It's got an outside circle burner and an inside line one, and both of them kind of have an infinite setting from high to low, which is kind of nice. It's not the Charboro's, click 3 stages, medium, low, high kind of junk. You can kind of set it where you want. I've always really liked that. As far as the light system on it, I'll try to show you that towards the end because it's about the best way I can describe it. Open lid comes on, set it down, turns off. The cart went together very easily. On the front of the cart, it's got 3 little hooks where you can hang spatulas and stuff. And on the back, it's got a little holder where you can hold the auxiliary grate for inside the grill that helps elevate the food in case you're having a little bit more flame up or something while you're cooking. Overall, I'm very pleased with this grill. I think I like it better than the Q1200. Remember, that's just an opinion. To me, the Q1200, although made for the purpose of being portable and very good at being portable, I didn't really like just, to keep the handle down when, transporting it, that there was no latch. It was just a piece of Velcro. And again, I know I stated in the video, but I wasn't real pleased with the whole push the little red things on the side to get the cart to collapse. And then when you pick it back up, you got to find the hole to put those 2 little red pegs back into to get it to click back into place. That's just, there's a lot easier ways to lift something up and down. I mean, I've got a DeWalt cart where you push a button, it goes down, you pull it back up, and it snaps right back into a lock position. I wish Weber had done something like that with this. Now, granted, this isn't collapsible here, but those few little features on the Q1200 that, kind of annoyed me, the Q3200 here doesn't have, and I like that. I'm much happier with the Q3200. Price-wise, the Q1200 I think is running about $199, and I think this is running probably closer to $400 by the time you get the cover on it and the extra tinfoil cartridges and stuff like that. I think all said and done, the difference was about $200 between the two grills. The purpose of the two grills is completely different, so I respect Weber in that one. But again, for review purposes, this one has really become my favorite, and I've really enjoyed it. Once I get everything assembled here, I plan on taking this out and cooking with it right away and showing you guys that. At the time I made this video about a week ago, it's pretty cold outside and gets dark pretty early. Since then, I've actually used it quite a bit at nicer weather. It's gotten up to 30 in this neck of the woods, which makes it a little easier to go outside and grill. So I've been able to enjoy it a little longer outside. As far as the actual operation, everything's working perfect. Maybe in a year or two I'll think different, but as far as right now goes, everything is just working well. So this is me trying to get the light on. I had to do a little bit of direction reading just to make sure I put it on properly so that when you lifted the handle it actually turned on and came to life. The light does not come with batteries. I think it took AAA's, 2 or 3 of them. I'm not 100% sure on that. The grill did come with a AA battery for the ignition system, which was nice. But otherwise you have to supply your batteries for the lighter. As far as the auxiliary tray on top, there's really no assembly to that. You just set it on there. As far as assembling the thermometer and stuff, piece of cake. It's just a simple wing nut kind of thing. So basically I'll finish up the assembly on this and then we'll see if we can get this thing outside and get it fired up. Oh, I should note one other thing. This Q3200 grill does not work on the smaller LP tanks because obviously it's mobile, but it's not portable. Versus the Q1200, one of the nice advantages to that, remember, is that you could use a little propane tank, or you could use a big tank. However, if you used a big tank with that, it would not store or haul the big tank. With the Q3200 Weber here that you see here, one thing is the big 20-pound tanks fit right inside its base, which is quite nice. Got it all assembled. We're up and running here. Just got to get this thing out of the shop, get everything kind of snapped in place, and make sure the grill out handle light works, which it seems to be. I'm just kind of messing with it in the down position here. Eventually you can just point it down and lift the grill handle and it'll turn on and off for you, which is nice. Got the grates in place. You can see the 2 stainless steel burners here. Like I said, there's kind of one that goes all the way around the outside, and then there's one through the center. Has infinite control on them between, on and off, which is really nice. Again, no medium, low, high. I really prefer that. So outside we go. Obviously at 5 o'clock at night, it's still getting dark out in Minnesota, so the light is really nice when you lift the lid and it turns on. Gonna fire it up here for the first time and just get using it, get cooking it. I think the first meal I'm going to put on it tonight here is some burgers, so let's kind of get at it and get it going. It's got a nice big wide grill space. It's pretty light. Turn the knobs to ignite and hit the button and fires right up. It's just what you want to see. So pretty nice flame. I'll just kind of play with it here for a minute until I get it kind of dialed in where I want. I'm going to cook it a little bit because it is a brand new grill. I kind of want to get the surfaces really good and hot before I put any meat on them. So see how quickly I get it up there. Hopefully in about 10, maybe 15 minutes, it'll be at least 400 or 500 degrees. And then we'll come back and throw some meat on it. Should be good. Come back here about 15 minutes later. It's a little over 550 degrees, which is perfect. It's very, very hot. The handle was nice and cool to touch to open it up, and the light is working well. So throw some burgers on it from our farm here. I'll cook them on each side and throw some cheese on them, and I'll enjoy my Weber 3200 grill here. I like it. It works really nice, especially for a grill that I just kind of want to wheel out of the garage and use at times and wheel back into the garage. It's not really portable, but it's movable. It's fairly lightweight. It's It's got decent construction, and it's cooking really great. You know, folks, I really appreciate you watching my videos. Remember that I keep making videos and types of videos based upon people's subscriptions and likes to the videos. So the more likes I get and the more subscribing I get to the channel and the video that you're on when you click on it, the more I'll keep focusing towards that. So please like or subscribe and support our channel, and we'll keep putting out great videos like this. Again, here's the review of the Q3200 Weber grill.